Now, one of the easiest way to, give your enemy an arsenal to use against you as a woman is to put your husband out there. It is important for you to understand that your husband is a shield over you. Now, whether he is rich or he is broke, he is handsome or he is ugly, or he behaves well or he doesn't behave well, whether he gives or he finds it difficult to give, whether he's helpful or he is not, you know that there is nobody who can have this information out there except you put it out there. Now, putting this information out there, a lot of people say, okay, I was just telling my sister, or no, I was just telling my best friend, my bestie. You see this one that we call bestie, I be just they tell my bestie, I know say he no go sell me out and all of that. Now, as long as you have used your own mouth to put this information out there, what you have done, you have unshielded yourself. Like you have removed that shield that God has put upon you. Now, whether you like it or not, your husband is supposed to be a shield over you. And one of the reasons why we get married is not just because of money or what we do behind closed doors. It is also because of the security, most importantly. And that is why you see that when people stay unmarried for a very long time, especially the women, you find out that at some point they get very, very, like I said, most importantly, one of the reasons why we get married is, to, have the security, the assurance of that security. Now, it's very important for people to understand that there is no marriage out there that is perfect. No relationship is perfect. Like, I like that phrase that relationships are never perfect and it will never ever be perfect. Now, the reason why you admire the other woman you're seeing out there is because she is not bringing everything that is happening in her house down to you. A lot of us talk too much. Like we just cannot keep our mouth shut. You put your husband out there. At the slightest provocation from your husband, he is out there. Everything about him is out there. Now, and now you alone, now you the whole community, they know say your husband, now him snore pass for night. Your husband, now him know if he do waiting men they supposed do. You go sit down with your friends. Everything where you they bring before your friends, now your husband, you they table your husband. And some of una, I don't even understand waiting, like sometimes it looks as if your reasoning is suspended. These friends you're telling about your husband will never ever tell you the slightest thing that happens to in their own houses. Whether the child breaks a plate or what, you will never hear. But every day, you have friends who encourage you, because by keeping quiet when a friend is, draining her husband before you in a very negative manner, feeding you with one-sided negative, stories about her husband. You keep quiet because you are not a good friend. Now, if you are a good friend, you tell your friend, look, this has got to stop. I don't want to be, part of this community of people who sit down and all they do is to bring down their spouses. I don't want to be there. But with that being said, this is not what this is about, okay? A lot of una no they try at all. I don't sit like this, see where woman they sit down, they bring the husband down. Everything about your husband is out there. Now, so you don't finish your husband. And tomorrow your friend disrespect your husband and you are like angry about what? You're the first person who sold your husband out there. But what a lot of women do not know, which is about what I want to talk about right now, is the fact remember that by the time you put your husband out there, you let your entire community know this man. They know all his weaknesses, and they know the things he can do and the things he's not doing well. They know everything. Look, there is nobody in this world that is perfect. The one thing that is covering each and every one of us is the roof that is over our heads. Okay, if people will bring down their roof and you see homes where all of these women, even women that you see on social media on daily basis, are what the ones that call themselves celebrities. If you see what is going on in their homes, you never ever believe, you never wish to be there. But when you see them out here, you admire them a great deal and all of that. You know why you admire them, because they understand the importance of the shield over their head. That's their husband. A husband, your spouse is a shield over your head. So it's important for you to know that when you put him out there, you remove that shield. You give the enemy that weapon to use against you, because if the man is so weak, the man, they know where to enter him. They know where to enter you, because they know you have no covering. That everything you are, portraying, or everything they see around you is like, what do you call? It's an illusion. It's not real. This is what you tell them when you put your spouses out there. Like, some women are just so flippant. Everything that is happening behind closed doors is out there, and everything that the husband, all the wrongs, all the rights, and as a matter of fact, there are so many women that you see that the man or their husbands have very good attributes or very good part, and they play a great deal as in the lives of the women. But when they sit before their friends, they do not say anything good about that man. All they say is all the bad things. And then we tend to forget that there is nobody who doesn't have their bad side or ash heel. Now, if everybody will put you on the table and begin to castigate you and begin to tell you the part that is bad about you, you will learn how to appreciate other people. It's important for us to begin to see people from, the point of positivity. You want to appreciate people for the good in them and not escalate the bad in them. And the worst part is doing it to a spouse. Okay? So if you are under the belief system that your husband is your shield, I'm going to tell you something here today. You see, no man they perfect too. A lot of as I am right here, the one thing I will tell you is that when a man is physically abusive, when a man is emotionally abusive, I would never tell you, especially the ones who abuse you physically and turn you into a punching bag and drain away your self-esteem because you said I do to them. As I'm talking to you, Dale, will never stay with those kind of men. And I will not sit here and pretend and tell you it is okay to sit there if they are bullying you or anything. But what I will tell you is that there is no perfect man anywhere in this world. If you are waiting to see that perfect man that has everything all figured out, that speaks very well, like when he's supposed to talk, and he's so this, he's so that, you will never ever find anyone. A lot of you are unmarried, especially young women, because you're waiting for the perfect one. There isn't any perfect one. I do know that on social media, you see a lot of people come out to make you feel as if they have a perfect home. I want you to know that there is no home that is perfect. And especially in the economy of the world, global economy is not doing well. If you're in that place where you don't have as much resources as you used to have, and you see that the other people are showing off everything on social media, you need not to worry. I want you to know that nature plays no favorite. What is for you is going to is going to reach you. Okay, you just need to find a way to put in more hard work. You need to pray more, and you need to be strategic. Like, you have to do whatever you're doing and be strategic, and that is the only way you can make life meaningful for yourself. But if you sit back and you think that there is a perfect man who is coming for you, or you're leaving a marriage because you think that he is not perfect, you're going to meet the perfect man out there. I want to tell you the truth. If a man is not physically abusive. The man is not mentally abusive. The man is hardworking and doing the best he can for you. My sister, stay there. You may not have a car to go to church today. Stay there. You may not be living in the best place in town. Stay there. Things will turn around, okay? If you're facing difficulty today, who told you that tomorrow you will not enjoy the kind of life you want to enjoy, especially if you're dedicated to doing something good, meaningful with your life? It takes time, okay? There's something called the principle of divine timing. As long as you are working strategically to get what you want out of life. But let me tell you something. Nobody should ever make you feel like there is a perfect man out there that will make you put your husband out there. Your spouse, you should protect him with everything that you have got. Okay? Protect him. All those friends who are gathering and expecting you guys to come and have discussion pertaining your husband, I want you to know that that's not the circle you need. If there is anything that should come out of your mouth concerning your husband at any given point in time, it should be something very positive, because you need to write it in bold letters in your consciousness that when you put your husband out there, you remove that shield that God has put upon you, and you give the devil an arsenal to use against you and your family. I really hope that you got some value from this. I'm going to bring you more. I appreciate you so much. Should you like my video, kindly subscribe and turn on the post notification bell, so when I post a video you get to see it. Please help me share my videos. I appreciate you.